So the sea caves, I believe the town is called St. Martin, and I drove myself everywhere on this. I had a car and I was driving, and which is the best way to see it because the landscape and the views are just stunning. So I was headed to the Fundy Trail Parkway, which is a road that goes right along the St. John River up going toward like Nova Scotia and all that way. So St. Martin is on the way. So I stopped, and the Sea Caves, I mean, it basically is, there's a restaurant and I had lunch there and it was just great and food was great. But you go out, and depending upon what the time of day is and where the tide is, will determine how far into the sea caves you can get. And they're stunning. They're huge. You walk across the shore. I went in the morning, and the tide was basically fully out, and so you're literally walking across the ocean floor to get to these sea caves. And you walk in and you just look up. I mean, I saw like little critters, and you see the shells. So you can literally walk in and all around the sea caves when the tide is out. Obviously, when the tide comes back in, you're not going to be wanting to do
Yeah,
that.